Hi, it's JJ DiGeronimo, the president of Tech Savvy Women, and I am so thrilled to have LaShawn Anthony with me today from Chicago. LaShawn, tell me a little bit about your work in tech.
Oh, I'm glad to be here too. Thank you for having me, JJ. I am currently the community leader of ABI.Chicago, which is a local chapter of the Anita Borg Institute. And the Anita Borg Institute has been around for 30 years now. We're celebrating our 30th anniversary. But the chapters just launched 2 years ago. And the point of having chapters was so that our members could engage more frequently. So here in Chicago, we have meetings every month. There are always different topics, different format types for the meetings. We have socials, networking events. We have panel discussions as well as coding tutorials because we teach intro and intermediate classes for adults in Java, Rails, Python languages, but we've expanded our programming this year to include data science, React, JavaScript,
Wow.
cybersecurity. So I'm excited that our programming has become very popular in the city.
That is fantastic. That lineup is amazing because every company I work with are always looking for this really deep technical skills. So tell me, how did you get started in tech yourself?
It's interesting. I actually transitioned into the industry through my community service work. I started volunteering at my son's schools, and I was creating marketing materials for their events. So programs, flyers, invitations, things like that. And loved it so much that I actually went back to school to get a certification in graphic design and really learn the various applications that I would need to know. And sometime after that, I began consulting in this area and providing services. And years later, companies wanted me to develop websites for them or either update their websites. So I went back to school again, which was in 2010, in order to acquire a web design certification, and completed that and have been designing websites ever since. So it's never too late.
I love that advice because I often suggest to women you have to become relevant based on where you want to go next. And sometimes you have to work for free, sometimes you have to volunteer or join a board or do something that stretches your skill sets in new ways. And that is an amazing example of just that. So to end, what type of advice would you give women that are in the industry or are looking to change swim lanes and get into a tech or STEM role?
Well, I would say that, as you mentioned, volunteering is one way to go about it because it gives you an opportunity to develop a portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
And you would be able, whether it's websites or marketing collateral, because even digital artists are technologists, it's a great way to get started. And you do not have to have a degree in computer science nowadays. Absolutely, it's in fact quicker to just jump into a boot camp program and go from that to an employer. Many boot camps have a range of about 12 months right now, and you can complete that process within that time. So look at the various different boot camps across the country. There are so many that range from software engineering to web development to data science, cybersecurity, and other areas.
Yeah. Well,
And go from there.
That is fantastic advice. And for those of you watching from Chicago, I hope you look up the ABI chapter in Chicago and take advantage of all the great programming and women that also participate in that community. So thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your journey in STEM.
Thank you so much. Yes, please check out our chapter at local.anitaborg.org.
Thank you.